They call us the enlightened ones. We bring facts. We coming from a unique perspective that's black. We talk about everything from sports to the news, the hottest new music or the social issues. They call us the enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the enlightened ones. We think deeper. They call us the enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the enlightened ones. We think deeper.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another week of the Enlightened Ones podcast. As you can tell, it's a little different voice today. It's your boy James. Don and Deuce are not going to be on this show today, but we got a special episode for you guys today. We got a fan favorite and a podcast friend and special. We got Young Wiggly in the building. What's up, Wiggs?
Oh, man,
look at him. Look at him. Yeah.
Man. We ready, you know what I'm saying? Tank tops and shades, man. That's the Wiggins' new trade. So, you know what I'm saying? We in this thing,
2 weeks
baby.
in a row, boy. Yes, sir. Let's get it, boy. Let's get it. And we got behind the scenes man right here. He done taught us how to do a lot of things for the podcast. He's another friend of the show, Mr. Aaron. What's going on with you, big dog?
What up? Hey, man. Here, living a dream, baby. Always living a dream.
Hey, we might not have the other two, but we got two right here that can definitely throw down. So I'm glad to see you guys, and let's get right into these mental health check-ins, man. Who wants to start us off?
Duh, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna keep it like this week. I'm gonna just give y'all a little 10-piece snack. You know what I'm saying?
A little 10-piece snack.
I like it.
What's that? 1.5 down? What's 1.5 down from last week? Okay.
But the thing is, it's not really down. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give a better realistic number for our viewers. You know what I'm saying? In case they want to kind of grade their scale on the scale that we on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving them something to shoot at because you might not be able to reach that 11. That's from higher learning. That's from spirit.
Not yet.
You dig?
Hey,
not
you know
yet.
What I'm saying?
Nah, I feel
so I had to turn them up a little bit. But
okay.
Let's see what Mr. Greater Than Zero's at.
Yeah, what you got?
Before I do mine, we need to tell them why Don and Deuce ain't here. So Don told me he was having dinner with Jerry Jones, telling him how good of an offseason the Cowboys was having.
Oh my God.
That's what he told me.
Uh-oh.
And then Deuce, he just got off a camping trip, and he said, "Hey, we just got off this camping trip, and I heard my new favorite, my favorite, the GOAT rapper, just put out a new single. I want to go try to meet and greet with Eminem." So he's going to go meet his favorite.
He's going to be hot at you, boy. He's going to be hot.
He always talks about how great he is. I don't know, man. I'm just that's what he says. That's what he says.
Yeah, he a huge Eminem fan for sure.
Huge.
Now that you going that route, I suspect that you pretty high on this mental health check-in. So where you at, my brother?
Yeah, man. Hey, to be honest, like the past couple of days have been pretty rough. Like flu-like symptoms. Like you can still kind of hear that I'm kind of nasally. But I'm on the other side of it. I'm feeling good. I mean, I have no reason not to be at a 10. You know, life is good. Chilling. My family's healthy. I'm good. Work's going fine. It's hot. It was 106 degrees at 2 a.m. the other day.
God. Yeah, it's hot. It's definitely been hot.
But it's good, man. The Lord's taking care of me, and I ain't got no reason to complain.
Hey,
I'm on the Lord's time, man. That's what it's all about.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Lord. All that complaining ain't gonna do you no good anyway. So
hey,
no point in complaining.
They say complaining's like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it don't take you nowhere.
Hey,
that's what they say.
That's real. That's real.
That's what they say.
But, shoot, man, y'all high. I'm probably about a 9.7. 9.7 has been a better week, much better week.
Okay.
Bills and money payments wasn't lining up last week, so it was a little rough. But I made it through. I always keep pushing forward. That's my motto.
That's
so
it.
I made it through. So I'm happy. Another week finished. Work, like you said, work's going good. We just finished the job. So I did my first kitchen remodel by myself without the boss man there. So I'm excited about that. I'm nervous as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm nervous as hell.
Nah, man. Don't say you're nervous. Don't say you're nervous. Say you're excited. It's the same
I'm
energy.
excited. It is the
That's
same
it.
energy. It is the same energy. I
Just
know I
say you're
did. I know I
excited.
did my thing on it though. We done been.
I know you
we done-
did.
Shit,
Yes.
it ain't nothing to me now. So it's been great, man. But
Good,
shoot, man. I'm glad to see that y'all up. glad to see y'all here. Let's get this energy going.
I'm just excited to be here. Like I said, man, this is the first podcast episode that I've been on in a few months because we don't do ours anymore. So I got the opportunity to record. I was like, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, this was my first time without Don or Deuce. So, I'm excited about this because this is putting a new role in my hands right now. So I'm enjoying this. But
you the big old driver right now.
That's
big old driver. Yeah,
that's it.
You got the wheel.
Sir. Well, hey, speaking of Deuce, why don't we go ahead and get into the sports and go ahead and get his little Celtics celebration out of the way? How do y'all feel about the congratulations to the Celtics? Is all I'm going to say.
Congrats.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Anytime there's a champion, like you got to show respect. They got there, no matter how they got there, no matter how Mickey Mouse you want to say that they got there. I'm not here for it because at the end of the day, you beat all the other teams in some capacity. So, big up to them.
They've been there. They've been conference finals. I mean, they've been there. So they don't put the work in. But like I was telling Deuce, I think Drew Holiday was probably the biggest pickup.
That's undeniable.
Yeah.
I can't believe that he didn't get MVP. Like, I like Jaylen Brown. Like, to me, I told Deuce before the season started when I said, man, if I was going to build a franchise around any dude on the Celtics, it would be Jaylen Brown. And him winning the MVP kind of solidified that for me. But I agree, man. If you don't have the clamps on defense, like Drew Holiday made it happen.
He made it everywhere. Happen. He makes every defensive play that you want him to make. He's won a championship, so you got the experience right there. And plus, too, they definitely had the better bench for sure.
Oh,
Dallas pissed me off though. I ain't gonna hold you. Dallas pissed me off. I'm a little upset with them right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like Dallas. I mean, Luka made me mad because you're like, bro, you're an all-star and you're having Kyrie push you in the back to go play defense.
Oh, speaking of that, do y'all look at Kyrie any differently right now?
Nah, he's still my dog. He's still my brother. I love him. But look, though, check this out, though. Hold on. Jason Tatum's the corniest nigga in the league. Let's start.
I was about to say it. I wanted to go into Kyrie and say, Kyrie carried the Mavs after watching him play hard every position. Like, Luka was disappointing because he was
giving up on defense.
He got blown by several times.
Oh, that video matchup they had
push him in the back to go play defense. I'm like, bro, that tells me that's Kyrie's team. And I hate it for Kyrie because you're kind of like, you want to see him win another one. You want to see him go there. Like I do. I don't know about anybody else, but I want to see him.
Yeah,
and a lot of people want to talk about like his off the court antics or whatever. I'm like, bro, that don't matter. He's still a baller. I don't care how many tassels are on his shoe. I don't care how many tassels got on his shoe. Like I'm here for it.
Yeah, Mark Jason came out and defended him. Definitely came out and defended him. Defended
Jason
Kyrie.
Tatum. Hey, that man was everybody but Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I seen. I said they say he's an actor trying to be an NBA player as an NBA player.
Yeah, he needs to join the Disney Channel and be on one of them shows on Disney Channel. That's what he reminds me of. Somebody on Disney Channel. Okay.
Yeah, like it's like a High School Musical. Like, dude, when he did the, we did it. I was like,
anything is possible.
It's like secondhand embarrassment. That's like the worst kind. Like you're just like, bro, like this is like Jason Tatum, like him doing all that post game stuff is like
gosh, bro.
It's like that country white boy that changes his voice when he's around black folks at town.
I know what you're talking about.
That's how corny. It's that same thing. And you're like, just be yourself.
And I think he really is trying to be himself, but being himself means I think that's really what it is.
You know what, James? You just hit the nail on the head. I like authentic people. So if you a cornball, be your cornball self in front of America like you are.
That's it.
You letting everybody know that money don't change you. You a lame if you a lame, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shout
Here's
out
the
Drake.
thing, like he could have gone on those interviews and just said, "Hey, we finally did it. I'm so happy. I'm glad my kid was here to experience it. Like, what a moment. I'm glad I was able to share it with my family." And everybody would have took that away and said, "Look, the viral moment is him being with his kid when he lifted him up over his head with all the confetti." Like, that would have been his viral moment. But instead, he tried to do the KG.
What they gonna say now?
He tried to do the Steph Curry, and he tried to do. Then at the post game party, he did the Kanye West.
I wonder what everybody gonna say if I wasn't gonna win.
I guess they'll never know.
Yeah, see,
Bruh.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but like,
Come on, man.
he's straight cornball. That's why when I get on TV and stuff in a little bit, people that know me, they're gonna be like, "Boy, this nigga Wigz is off the hook," because I'm gonna be on there
Off the hook,
just like Wigz off the hook. They ain't gonna change me when they put them cameras in front of me. They just gonna turn me up, man. So shout out to Jason Tatum for being yourself. I clowned you last week, but still though, I still ain't texting my niggas is dead. I got a lot of friends that died, and I ain't gonna say, "Hey fam, guess what I did?" Fam, the phone's cut off, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's Eminem writing the letter back to Stan after he's already drove off the bridge.
Yeah, you just drove off the
bridge. It's the same thing. Yeah, come on, man. Like, just you let it go. Yeah, if you want to have a moment in your head where you do that, good. But the fact that you're still like, "Oh, bro, guess what I just did?" Like, yeah.
You got you, man. Act like you've been here before, man.
Yeah.
To me, but you know what that was?
What, James?
He been waiting to do every last one of them things.
He been
for
practicing.
about 4 years. And we gotta call out Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's supposed to have done had 5 or 6 rings by now, from what he told that girl during that interview.
Bruh,
that's
I don't
what
know
he
if
said.
y'all remember that. He said he about 6 NBA trophies or some shit. It was something wild, but he was
something wild because I seen somebody repost the other day. But hey, though, while we on JB money, shout out to Jaylen Brown though, boy. I didn't know that boy was smart like that.
Hey, genius. Like MIT, like NASA recruited.
Yep.
Teaching robotics class and stuff. Shout out to See, they don't talk about stuff like that though.
Yep.
Nope.
You feel me? I had to see it on a random Instagram reel the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? That should be in the news.
Well, the fact that stuff wasn't more promoted when he got his deal, because I mean the deal that he got was huge.
Yes,
and so you're kind of like, hey, we're not just paying a good player, we're actually paying somebody who's got a high IQ that they can use for the game.
Has his braids grown any?
Has his what?
Grown.
His braids, he might be trimming them. Is that what Kawhi was doing too?
I think Kawhi was trimming them because Kawhi got that. He got that good grain. It looked like, but Jaylen Brown looked like he got that Nigarachi grain. It looks like his might. It looks like his might stop the growing process at about right here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, did you guys see that fan that was outside that everybody thought was Jaylen Brown and it was MVP?
Like
MVP. He was wearing the jersey, had the shades, and everybody was like dapping him, saying like MVP. Bro, he ate it up. That guy was just like, all right.
I mean, what you gonna do? You got to eat it up. Shit, when James Harden was going through his little run and he got that MVP and shit, I was definitely claiming everything I could. I was the right at the time. I was the right-handed fearless James Harden. I was definitely taking all that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you got to.
Hilarious.
What? We got the same name.
You the James Harden? Man, you travel more. You travel more than Taylor Swift, bro. Like.
Oh yeah, I definitely heard a bunch of them for sure. I heard a bunch of that shit going into the military. They would look at my name like James Harden.
Like, you that guy? You that guy?
And then when he fell off, I felt it. I felt it when he fell off. When he started falling off, I was like, oh my God.
They read your name and cooked you. Hey boy, what branch of the military was you in again, fam? I forgot.
I was in the Navy Reserves.
Yeah. Goddamn Navy boy, he showed out. Yes, shout out to the Navy boy.
Oh yeah, I'm an ex-lifeguard, man. Shit, I did all of it. Anything in the water, I was all about it.
I worked at the pool.
To the water. Yeah, you sure
did. I
did.
worked at the pool, but I wasn't a lifeguard. There was one time, so this is one of my favorite stories about working at the pool. I was the dude that took your money, and so I had the guy like, hey, James, you have a phone call at the front desk? I was that guy. And I had like a little boom box behind me. Well, there was one day, it was super cloudy. Nobody wanted to be there. None of the lifeguards wanted to be there, and there was like 3 people there.
Oh yeah,
and
fuck
so we
them.
did break, and they said, man, why are we here? I said, just give me like 5 seconds. And it just so happened the night before, I had bought like a 3-disc set at Walmart of like 100 or 1,001 sound effects.
Uh-oh.
And so I went and got it, and I found like the thunder and lightning sound, and I put it in my boombox. I said, all right, y'all go back to break. Let the break go. Get back in the water. I said, I'll take care of the rest. It was like 2 p.m. They get at their chair. I took my little microphone that I called people to the front desk, and I put it over to my boombox.
Showed up.
Thunder and lightning just like loud over the whole pool. All the lifeguards got them out of the pool. We shut it down.
Yep.
We went home.
Out of here.
We went home. I said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like we're done here.
I'll
We're
never
done
go back
here.
to that. I'll tell you that right now. I'll never go back to that. But moving on, let's see. Did y'all watch that fight? Tank Davis and Frank Martin. Did y'all watch that?
I didn't watch the fight though. I got to catch the highlights though.
You got to catch the highlights.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, and mostly because I was like, 1, I'm not going to pay for it, and 2, like I knew what the outcome was going to be. I knew it was going to.
Everybody knew what the outcome was going to be. Everybody knew.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Watched
You got it on the Stream East. Stream East got everything, boy.
For the free ball.
Everything for the free
Like,
ball.
you're going
You
to
got a
share
little
that
leg,
with.
but you got a little leg and just a little bootleg. You got to close up some pop up windows, but you know we from old school days, so we know how to handle all
Yeah,
that.
I ain't worried about it. Hey,
These little youngins don't know nothing about that.
Tank's undefeated, ain't he, fam?
Yeah. Oh yeah, with like 20, 26 or 27 knockouts. I think
He's a
All
bad
right,
dude.
Check this out.
it's something crazy.
Check this out, brother. You think he's gonna stay undefeated in his whole career?
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't.
He's nice.
To be honest with you, I don't really see nobody unless he goes up to like 145 and stays up there for a little while. Maybe somebody might get to him, but if he's staying in this 135 to 140 range, I don't see nobody touching him.
Is he? Does he blow gas and drink and stuff?
Nah, he's on a new tip because he just got arrested before this fight. So like he took a 14-month hiatus because he got arrested for some shit.
He got hit.
I guess I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he said it after this fight. His head's in a different space now. He's trying to take care of his family and put more focus onto his career and stuff like that. I think his next 5 or 6 fights about to be crazy. To be honest with you,
He's in the same weight class as Garcia, isn't he? Are they in the same weight class?
No.
Garcia's one
Garcia's one up.
No, he's up.
I think he might be 1 or 2 up. I don't know which.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was that far up.
Hey,
I don't like him.
I don't know.
You don't
I don't
like
like him much
I like him, boy. I like Ryan, boy.
He's all right. I
like him to an
there's
extent.
there's something about him that when I listen to him talk,
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
he cocky. I like it.
see my favorite boxer in the game right now is a bantamweight, Inoue. You seen him fight?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's nice too. See, but here's the thing: this is why I don't feel like it has to be somebody from a higher weight class to do something to Tank, because Tank is just walking these dudes down.
He's walking them, ain't he, bro?
He likes to get hit. Like Tank likes to get hit. He's literally walking them down. Like he will let you punch him as much as you want to, just waiting on that counter punch. And when he throws it, you are gonna feel it, and it's a wrap.
Well, I feel like that's a lot of you see a lot. I mean, I feel like a lot of guys are like that now. They saw how successful like Mayweather was with his counter punches, and they're like, if I master that, then if I can do that really well, then it's a wrap. And I think Tank is kind of taking that whole thing and saying, I want you to come in so you don't think about it.
But the thing that Mayweather, why he was so cold, he's gonna bait you in to counter off the punch that you throw, and you still ain't gonna hit him though. That's why he was so ignorant.
He was smooth, man. He was smooth.
You couldn't touch him. You couldn't
touch him. Hey, boy, I'm trying to tell you, people can say what they want to say.
He was slippery, man.
Tank has just got too much power, man.
No, he's
a big body. For a little dude, he's a big body.
Yeah,
he got some power, fam.
yeah, he really a mini Mike for real. For real.
No,
I mean,
for real. He's the tank, for real. Serious talk.
I mean, I was gonna say he's got the name for the reason. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna bulldoze you and he's gonna make you pay for it. If you slip up, it's curtains.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Alright.
it's over.
All right, boy, check this out, fam. If you had to box somebody famous, you dig what I'm saying? Get in the ring for, let's set it up for $500,000. $500,000. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody famous?
Anybody famous? Who would be the first
So-
one
so
you
you-
want to fight?
We get to choose who we want to fight.
But can't be nobody whack though, dog. Pick somebody with some integrity, fam.
Somebody with some
I was
motion.
gonna say because there's a lot of people that like
Somebody with
in my flesh that I'm like,
Yeah, don't
Somebody
say
with
nobody.
some motion.
Somebody with some motion, fam.
man, I don't. That's tough. That's a tough question because I'm gonna say like I'm not a strong dude, so I gotta be careful about who I take on.
Yeah, I'm
'cause,
skinny.
Like if I'd rather choke somebody out than knock them out, but I don't know. That's tough because there's a lot of dudes. I'm like, you're kind of a punk. Like, let's just be honest. Like, Diddy's one of those dudes that would be an easy
Okay.
target
That's a good one. That's a good one.
because you're like, man,
Hey,
if
Yeah.
you're doing stuff like that, like if you're doing wrong stuff to women like that,
he deserves to get beat
bro,
up. So you already have
deserve to have a
animosity for him.
line.
Mhm.
You deserve
Yeah.
to have a line.
Yeah, you got some animosity towards that man.
Let's see. I think.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, I beat the ears off him. He gets on my nerves. Yeah, I knock
Really?
him out too. I
Hey,
beat
what
him.
is it? What
Oh,
is it
man.
about him that you don't like?
I hate
The
his
fact that he
music.
wore pants without a fucking belt. That video pissed me
Is
off.
it just is it his music?
No. I like his music. Don't get me wrong. I like his music.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I think he's talented. Don't get me wrong. I
No,
think
he's talented. I just
Yeah,
don't
he's
like
definitely
it.
talented. I just when you wearing pants with no belt, bro, and no shirt, and you look like that. Come on, man.
See,
Nah, that shit
it's
pissed
funny.
me off.
It's funny you bring that
I
up
beat him up
because
just for that.
if someone said, "Hey, they're making a movie about you, but you can't pick a white dude to play you," Donald Glover's that dude that I'm saying like that's just
You
play.
can-
That's
you
who
can
I
pick.
want.
Yeah, and that also plays into a reason why that's the dude I picked.
I think
he's
I'm
hilarious
going
in
with-
Community. That's why I watched it.
Who would I go with?
He's
I think
he's
I
another
might-
one of them dudes that can act. He can
can
rap.
rap. Yeah, he
he
can
can
do-
sing somewhat decently too. Like he can do a lot of
do his
shit.
thing. And he's talented because he wrote a lot of the show Atlanta. That was a lot of his idea. You know what I'm saying? So he's talented, bro. I like him. As
And
far
it's
as
pretty
that
good.
aspect. I think if I had to, I think I'd probably fight Soulja Boy. I just because he thinks he's like that, and he be always want to call people out and want
Right.
to fight him.
Drake.
Yeah, and I would just beat the ears off of him. I think that's who I would choose. I think that's who I
Hey,
would choose.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
was-
He ran across my head too as an option.
Mhm.
Just because
Uh,
he seemed like he do way more talking than he really
He
does.
do way more talking, James, and I go in there and pop his lip. That's what I was.
That,
That's what I want to do.
That video or the videos of the girls saying like, "Would you take $600 in food stamps or dinner with Soulja Boy?" And every single one of them.
So
Give
they
me the
take
food
them
stamps.
food stamps.
Yeah, he gonna try to sell you that
yeah.
damn gaming console he was trying to push for the longest. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, but
He's wild, dude.
but Soldier's a hustler though. I give it to
yeah,
him.
yeah. I mean,
He
he's
got-
another one of them dudes. Is just he put the game on notice when he came in. When he came out, he put the game on notice.
Hey,
He definitely had a nice little
I'll-
run.
I'll say it like it's one of those things where you can't deny that he's one of the most influential rappers of our time.
For sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
I mean, he turned the
It's
internet upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the drugs. Niggas get older and they get to taking drugs, and then they get all discombobulated. That's usually how it goes.
He's
For real though,
definitely
it's crazy.
discombobulated.
He's discombobulated, fam. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
and you
he's
can
right.
back when he was making his run, it was almost a guarantee if he was a feature, you're hearing "Shot Like a Free Throw" in every single song.
Yeah, he gonna say
So
the
you know,
same
like,
little-
Yeah, he ain't got no ghostwriters. He's just saying the same stuff in every song.
Yeah.
Dude,
Young Soulja
I was
Boy.
listening to a song earlier today, and it was like he literally said "yeah" and sung "yeah." That "Turn My Swag On." There's like a
Yeah.
in the chorus. There's just like a 30-second to 40-second window of him just saying "yeah" and "what's
Yeah.
up."
Yeah, say what's up.
This,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah, we
yeah,
get
yeah,
money.
this is bad.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
no,
really bad.
That's all of his music because it's always like, remember Marco Polo?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Hey,
Just
I
He
ain't
did
gonna
have
lie
some
though.
bops now though.
Hey, and
No.
Marco Polo with Bow Wow was hard though. Boy.
no, it was
I
good.
used to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with Bingo when the one he did with Waka.
Yeah.
That joint was good.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing
Hey,
though.
Fetty Wap's another one I throw on that list too.
Who?
Fetty Wap.
He got one eye, fam. You can't just beat him to death. Come on. Come on, James.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, man.
You can't
Hey,
pick nobody with a handicap, fam. You can't pick
okay,
nobody
okay.
with a handicap.
I apologize.
Nah, man, he
you-
earned
nope,
that
you
handicap.
Do you wear contacts? You just can't wear no contacts.
I just take my glasses off. Well,
There
no,
you go.
no,
That's
it
a
don't
fair
really.
fight.
Glasses out,
No,
boy.
actually, it benefits me more. It benefits me more when I take my glasses off. That's when I get my superpowers.
All right, put a pirate patch on then.
Okay.
Yeah, walk in with one of those like skull and crossbone patches on your face.
See, I'm
Hey, boy,
nearsighted,
this
so I can see better up close. So he
Up close,
really
up
in trouble.
close.
Yeah. So I
Look, boy, you said superpowers, and I got to just ask y'all one more question, boy. Who's y'all's favorite
shit, fire
superhero,
away.
boy? Who's y'all's favorite superhero, boy?
I mean,
sheesh.
I've always been a Spider-Man dude.
Me too.
Always.
Spidey's
That's
like
it.
that. Spidey's
That's
like
it.
that.
Always. Like my top 5 of all time are Spidey,
Mhm.
Captain America, the Silver
Okay.
Surfer, Wolverine, and Gambit from X-Men. Like
Yeah.
that's my top 5.
That's nice. That's
And
nice.
I hate
Ain't bad.
I hate that the Silver Surfer was put in such a crap movie in the second Fantastic Four.
And the
It made me
Fantastic
so
Four.
mad.
Because
Yeah.
they
Made
made
me
him
so
bad,
mad.
didn't they?
Well, it was a crap movie altogether, and he was the best part. And it's like, man, they made him look super weak, and he's
Super
just
weak.
not.
That's why they had to take Captain America out of her and put him in Captain America so he could get out that bull.
Yep. Yeah, I was hyped. I've always been a Captain America guy.
Yeah, I
Spider-Man's been my number one.
Yeah.
I
always.
should. My number one. Shit, I don't even know if I got a number one. I'll give you a 5. No particular order. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
no
5-piece.
We'll
Yeah.
do Superman. He's up there. Spider-Man. Give me Black Panther. Hancock. He's got to be on there somewhere.
Bro, that movie's
He's
good
got to be
too.
on there. He's got to be on there.
Okay.
And then,
okay.
man, give me Flash because I like it. Yeah, give me Flash.
Because
Flash?
he's fast. I like fast people. Look, check this out.
Yep.
If we're gonna go to 5-piece snack, I gotta hit you with the Spidey because Spidey's that man. We're gonna
Hell
go
yeah.
Spidey. I'm coming with Christian Bale Batman though because he's ignorant.
I love Batman. I do love Batman.
Batman's ignorant. Boy, I just watched this movie the other day. I can't believe this is the only Marvel one I ain't never watched. Doctor Strange is like that.
Hey,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Say what you
good,
want.
man.
Yeah.
I like Doctor Strange. I
Yep.
like Doctor Strange. Then I gotta come through with Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. Okay, come
Oh,
here,
we know
Black
why
Widow.
you did that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like that too.
She is like
be
that.
beating
She
up.
is like that.
She
What's
be
her
name?
doing
What's
the
name?
thing.
Storm.
Iron Man
Is it
2?
Storm? Is that her name? Storm. With
Storm,
the white
X-Men?
X-Men? Yeah, that's X-Men.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a
Heirloom.
professional wrestler that looks like Storm. Her name's Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
I see.
I know you're talking about.
She's a black girl, white hair. I mean, she's ripped,
Yeah, I watched that clip.
just like
But,
Storm.
My last one, I gotta go Wolverine.
I love Wolverine.
I love
did
him.
Did I say Wolverine? No.
He did the
no.
same, James.
Damn.
You didn't have a
Wolverine's
5,
like
so
that,
we'll put him at 5.
Okay. All right.
I do like that. Batman's the sleeper. Like I do love Batman.
He's a sleeper because he's smart, boy, and he's like that, bro. To me, I love all the Marvel. Marvel's that's my thing. You dig what I'm saying? But man, that Dark Knight Batman series with Christian Bale, that might be one of my favorite series of movies, boy. Since that was so hard, bro.
Yeah, it's just
See,
fire.
to me, the Dark Knight Rises is better, even though Heath Ledger killed it as the Joker. Like that
Yes,
one
sir.
thing, that's my favorite out of the series.
Hey,
But yeah,
that
Heath
first,
Ledger.
they all hard. I think my favorite.
no,
was
they're
that
easily.
first one.
I mean, easily they're great because they're not
'Cause when-
corny like that. Like the ones that we grew up with. Like
it was corny, boy. They had that
bro.
comedic. They had that comedic aspect, bro. Yeah.
I mean, Jason Tatum Batman. Like it's one of those like you're just kind of like Like, bro, George Clooney, like his Batman suit had like nipples on it, and you're like,
Yeah.
For
do
what?
we have to
I
have
know.
that?
Yeah,
Do we
for
have
what?
to have
They
that?
were like
You the only Batman
yeah.
with nipples on your suit?
The only
And-
Batman
and-
with nipples.
Come on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's not necessary. You got Jim
Chip
Carrey
and
in the
Dale.
movie.
Chip and
Yeah,
Dale
nah.
as Batman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that what was I about? Yeah, but when Christian Bale took on the League of Shadows, man, that was some that was hard. And they had to train for real for that too. It might have been some stunt doubles and stuff, but man, they was really fighting in there, boy. So
shit. Does 300 count? Can we put 300?
Yeah,
up there?
300
Shit,
like that.
because that movie's
Spartans.
fire.
they had to train, boy. Plus they was all ripped like me, boy.
Yeah.
They was working out, boy.
Hey, my favorite part in 300 is when the messenger comes in and he starts running his mouth to Leonidas,
Mm-hmm.
and Leonidas looks over to his wife, and she gives him the head nod.
The nod,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, to me, because it was like I respect my wife and my people enough to do it, and I'm going to look to the nurturing side of my wife and see if she's cool with it. And she said, and he said, "Yep, I'm here. We're riding.
Let's get it.
Oh
We're
yeah.
riding."
Hell yeah.
I love it. It's my favorite play. And then Spark kicks him into that pit. Right? It's
Shit, my favorite was when they was in the little, the goat path, and they was doing the shield, and they was telling them to come back, and then they was stabbing them, and then, man, they took out so many people that at night. That shit
I'll
was
say
crazy.
that whole series, they build that body wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 300.
Oh my god, yeah, that shit. That's just whack.
You know what when I was a kid and stuff, I ain't never had no problem with fighting and stuff. But boy, god dang it, back in them days, boy, they was tough as nails, wasn't they, boy? They killed, man. Man. It's either you die or I die. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
You had to.
God, you had to, Phil.
Man, there's something about that old man strength, bro. Like we've lost
you,
it.
bro.
The toughness, all of it. Like, you don't have to be strong right now, but we ain't even tough no more.
We ain't even tough no
we
more.
used to. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, ain't that crazy,
but,
bro?
Hey, you just hit a good point, which is why I think that there is some energy in the air changing with this year.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about this pop out Kendrick concert that just happened the other day?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, 'cause I think the world is starting to come back, and the soft shit's about to be gone, because the way that he double and triple down 6 times. You know, I mean, to me, I think we getting past this off air. I think.
Hey, Drake just needs to apologize.
Yeah.
But here's
Drake
the thing,
needs to apologize.
Here's where I stand at it. You know, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Kendrick, I'm sorry. I never said you lost or nothing, big brother. But I did kind of like the Drake, but I forgot, blood. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pushing peace, but it's still Westside Fruitown Brim, and he brought the Bloods out. He brought the
Crips
Blue Rags out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kendrick had it jumping. And hey, when you see people that's able to bring together different facets of people like that, bro, you feel what I'm saying? And
it was a unity concert,
smooth, bro. I'm talking about no matter where the camera panned at, boy. Everybody singing everything word for word, bro. Like,
it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Like, I was getting chills because of like every single person was bar for bar singing that.
Bar,
the whole thing was jumping, and then when he did the wop 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 wop, like the camera cutting, and everybody's doing it. Like, bro, I got cold chills right now just thinking about it, and I was like, hey,
dude, yeah, I mean, just seeing all of them on the stage at the same time doing the song, and everybody dancing, they doing they crip walking and shit over here. They over here throwing up the other set. Hey man, that was beautiful. I ain't never seen nothing like that at all.
That was lit.
Like I said,
that was lit, fam.
It was. I mean, that was one of the most unifying things that you could see. Like, because everybody was coming together to celebrate. Like, this is the turn of everything, and we're gonna get after it, and we're not gonna let this thing sleep.
I mean, there was like 20 to 30 artists that performed last night. I mean, it was a lot of artists that got to shine
He
out.
brought the whole LA.
Yeah,
The whole LA out, fam. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I know. Look, bro. I'm not saying Drizzy can't pack an arena. Drizzy can pack an arena. I'll give it to him. But fam, I don't think he couldn't. He's not bringing the gangsters out and everybody out. He ain't doing that, fam. He's not doing that.
No, he's definitely not doing that. I don't see, not the way that Kendrick had it jumping yesterday with I mean, it was
Bruh,
some
hard,
real live
man.
people up there on that stage that done had wars with each other in the past too, and to be on that stage and sharing that stage with Kendrick, and even if you are hating on Drake to an extent, that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Drake just needs to take the summer off, just go be quiet somewhere and just lay low for a while.
I don't think he gonna do it. He can't do it. He ain't learned his lesson yet. Last night was a lesson. To be honest with you, this is how I view it now. He done had 2 historical nights dropped on his head by Kendrick in a whole entire historical moment in totality. Ain't none that Drake did in this beef even comes close to what Kendrick has done at all.
I mean, if anything, like it shows you it shows you where the allegiance is, right? Because when the whole culture comes together and says, like, bro, you not like us, like we can see right through you. Like you just need to chill out. And, and you can't deny that. And that's the state. That's somebody from the outside looking in. Like when I watch that, I'm like, if I was Drake, I would be like, okay, all these people that I thought was on my side, it ain't that. It ain't that.
It ain't that, bro.
I misread the room. And he just needs to kind of get with it and just say, it's time for me to kind of reevaluate, because his funeral was last night.
Yeah,
And he's not going to be able to recover.
Deuce would say I'm biased because I love West Coast music in general. But man, to see Schoolboy
Deuce
Q,
hates West Coast music.
Absol, J Rock, and Kendrick Lamar, the whole Black Hippie crew on the stage together, boy, that was surreal, man. I grew up listening to all of them. Deuce is a West Coast hater, so
he's like, man, I can't stand West Coast music. Like, bro, you get out of here. Like, you can keep. We're not going to agree on this, like, because I grew up like West Side, Connect Gang, BB Bang. Like that's like I grew up listening to all that.
I love West Coast. I love the West Coast. I love the West Coast.
I know the West Coast. I know you do. Yeah,
I love it. I had Deuce high. Even when I was a kid though. But when I was a kid though, I was fanned out. Easy E, I'm Black Dickies and Chucks, and plus my daddy always wore Chucks too. So I see the gangsters on TV wearing them from the West, man. That's still my go-to fit. Black Dickies and some black Chucks, man.
Shit,
no matter where
Chucks.
I go, fam. So
I love Chucks.
This the whole look, bro. The whole West Side culture, fam. Like to me, I know that rap started in the Bronx, started in New York. And a lot of the spitters come from New York. Shout out to the up top. But if you want to talk about outside of where we from, outside of the South, because right now though the South got the ball. Let's start there. We'll keep it all way real. But if you want to talk about like growing up, like one of the most like encompassing cultures of rap as far as region, I gotta say West Coast, fam. I got to. There's a lot of hard acts coming out of the East, obviously, duh. But fam, if you want to talk about NWA, that's before our time, but we still got the back of it growing up, hearing the old heads listen to it. Then you gotta go Snoop, bro. Snoop dropped right when we was born, a few years before Aaron, 93 when he came out with his first album, Doggy Style, bro. And then you got, still Pop coming in, you still got some lingering of Pop, bro. And then you got, the reemergence of Dr. Dre.
Tell me when to go.
Come on. The whole hyphy movement. Then you still got the reemergence of Dre. You got the reemergence of Dre even through a Detroit dude and 50 Cent, even from the East Coast, but half the albums produced by Dre. So it's like
it's all West Coast.
That West Coast, that West Coast influence, bro, is heavy, fam. Like, bro,
It's heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
It is
well,
heavy.
I remember being in middle school. Like I was in middle school. Like I said, West Coast or West Side Connection.
yeah, Dub
Obviously,
C
Ice
and Mac
Cube,
10.
Too
Yeah,
Short,
yeah.
E40. But
Shit.
have you listened to the Mount Westmore album?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my!
It's been a minute. I need to go back to it. Shit,
Oh
they
my
made me
goodness.
want to go through all my West Coast shit. Shit, they had
I
Don
was-
Kennedy on stage. Who was it?
Dom
Problems.
Kennedy
Jason
was.
Martin. He was killing it. Man. Hey, hell, shout out to
I'll
Roddy
show-
Ricch too. Roddy Ricch had a nice little set. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a nice
See,
little set.
And I like a y'all know, y'all might not know him. He's an underground. Well, he ain't really underground. He used to be signed to Walker's Brick Squad Monopoly, but Joe Moses and RJ, they some bloods. Joe Moses, he's from Van Ness Gangster Brims, and then RJ, he's from Avenue Park Bloods. But they hard. But it's just like the whole West Coast movement, bro, is always like, it's so big out there, fam. It's almost like a West Coast Texas. It's like they can just have fans in Cali and still be popping. You know what I'm saying? The whole Cali's gonna know who they are, bro. That's hard
Yeah.
to me, fam.
Yeah.
That's hard,
Yeah.
man.
I say never seen
that's
nothing
one
like
thing
that,
I
man.
love.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
ain't either.
Yeah, I mean to see all those cats come together under one roof to watch this one dude, and you could tell instantly that the top flew off as soon as Dre did the.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my. Hey,
Like
man,
it's-
that insane. I mean, even
have
to
Drake-
Euphoria, the crowd's rapping every word, bar
The
for
whole
bar.
bro, he came
The
out to
whole
that.
thing.
He came out to
Yep.
that, and they was
That
like,
was
start
hard.
with that.
golly.
That was hard. When he did
Start
that, I
with
said, "Oh, it's
Euphoria.
up. It's up. It's
Yeah.
up." Hey, and if you think
Nah.
about it too, a lot of them songs he did on his set are a lot of the songs that he was dissing Drake or sending
Yep.
them sneak shots.
Well, let's
Yeah,
just be
fam.
fair. I mean, I'm gonna give credit to Drake for pulling all this stuff out of Kendrick because we knew he had it.
Mhm.
Like it's
Oh,
undeniable
yeah.
that Kendrick is that guy.
He's
but,
been
like-
doing this.
Yeah, but so I'm giving credit to Drake for getting that out of him because man, it's a classic. But also, man, it was nice to hear Drake rap again
Yeah,
because I'm not a huge Drake fan, but like back in 2009 when he was putting out his mixtapes before he got
Yeah.
signed up, I used to listen to him all the time.
no,
And
Drake
because
is
he was-
hard.
he was that guy. I mean,
Uh-oh. Go ahead, get it out, Wigz. You've been wanting to
Yeah,
say
go
it. Go
ahead.
ahead and get it out. Get it out.
No, it's just like this, fam. Just like how we was talking about your boy. It's
Jason
just-
Tatum.
it's just- yeah, he's a cornball. I just like
Yep.
the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think I don't even know how to really explain Drizzy because it's like I can't say he's not being authentic because the nigga's an actor. So he likes to act. So,
See.
but I can say this, Kendrick might have not been doing the full gang banging, but fam, he's from Bompton. Period.
Oh
He's-
yeah, and you
from-
can see that.
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm saying. Like,
He's really from there, fam. And I'm not knocking nobody for how you grow up, fam. Shout out to our parents for taking care of us. That's what you're supposed to do. Let's start there. And I'm not saying you can't rap over a hard beat, Drake. You not having nobody pull
Don't
up
fake
and
it.
murk nobody or nothing like
Yeah,
that,
bro,
fam. So
chill out.
when you
Don't
say
fake it.
start stuff, like, bro, you probably ain't never even ran a fade in your life. You feel what I'm saying,
Right.
bro? Like, so it's just like all that tough talk. I like it. I like when people talk about slapping niggas and shooting niggas. Even though I don't promote it, I do like it though. That's the kind of music I like. I'm throwed off from the West Coast gangster movement. But Kendrick don't even got to come like that. But he's really from that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just like I don't know why, and I could be a product of the news media and the stuff that they was trying to feed us as kids and thinking that gangster rap's the only rap. But if you're gonna rap gangster, I would at least like you to have done that or have grown up
Yeah.
around that or something
Or-
like that.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Like-
it don't look like
Yep.
it's forced.
Yeah.
look
I mean,
like it's
because that's what
forced.
I'm saying. Like Drake was best like back in the Tell me what's really going on.
Yeah, hard.
I mean, you talking about Soldier's whole flow? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You talking about Soldier's whole flow?
But it was like that.
Yeah, it is though.
That's my bar, word for word, bar for bar.
But for real though, when you go back and look at it, Drizzy has been jocking for a long time. His pen's ignorant. His pen's ignorant. I give him that. But he been jacking swag for a long time, bro.
Yep. Well, I mean that's the thing, man. Because I'll always say this: like he had a spell where he was really like he had some catchy tunes. He got signed up, and all of a sudden now it's like he can't ride. He's not riding Wayne's coattails no more.
No, he didn't.
And so
he got too big for that.
Yep. So you're kind of like, okay, so now what? And so he's had to go this like, let me appeal to the young white girls, just to be frank, and now that's his where he kind of falls in.
Yeah, I don't even listen to Drake no more like that.
I don't either. I don't either because of that. Like I said,
Check us out. Hold on. The young white girls is not a bad group to appeal to, brother.
Oh my God.
I mean,
dabbling in the snow.
I mean, I'm a little biased because I got a white girl and I love her. So what can I do? But no, man, like it's just like, I mean, it's just like, man, you lose respect for somebody when you know that that's just not it. That's just not it, bro.
Yeah. Serious talk. My last thing I gotta say about it is Kendrick definitely to me might be the best performer on the planet right now, just with his breath control and how he does his ad-libs
like that.
And everything.
Right.
I mean, bro, the high pitch, he was doing all the high pitches on parts of the songs that wasn't even there originally, and he's adding all his flavor to it. Every time he performs live, you can see that he is in full control of whatever he wants to do. He's a true master of his craft for sure.
Yep.
But
it was a masterpiece, man. It was one of those things that you'll never forget. Like from a hip hop culture, hip hop culture is starting to get back to like, hey, let's actually be talking about something again, and not just the dumb stuff. You know,
that's what I'm saying, man. Everybody's letting that hate out this year. Like, as much as I push positivity, sometimes you got to get some hate out of your heart.
You got to get it out
in order to get your positivity off.
I think just the thing is, man, like if you're gonna be positive, like I'm down with that, but it's got to be authentic. You can't just be positive just to say you're being positive and then not mean none of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And man, like I think that's the thing with hip hop culture from my perspective is a lot of people want to look at it like, even when it was coming up, like, oh, well, we can't affiliate with that. Listen to them. I was like, man, it's negative to you, but to them, it's them trying to make a positive change. Like they're trying to get a message out. And so like hip hop culture it's about trying to set the record straight and trying to tell people like, hey, there's something deeper here going on, and we gotta stop with all this nonsense and act like it's not there.
Yeah.
And so, to me, like that's what Kendrick did was like, hey, we're not gonna just sweep this under the rug. Like we're gonna deal with it. Yeah, we're gonna deal with it.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the thing. Y'all just said it, bro. You can't tell somebody where to be from. You feel what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
And like you said, just because you're self-expressing, your view, your point of view, you know what I'm saying? What you see, what you used to seeing, that shouldn't be looked at as negativity, bro. Like you said, fam. If I'm around sea animals all day, I'm probably gonna be rapping about whales and seagulls and I'm saying, seals and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, influence is heavy, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what environment, what circumstances you put under, fam, people's really gonna rap or talk about what they around, fam. That's why we talk about current topics, bro, because it's fresh on our brain. That's what we used to seeing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And but the people. But you know what they say, you fear what you don't know, and you know what I'm saying, and what you don't understand.
That's right.
Fam, a lot of these people just they're not trying to meet nobody where they at. You dig what I'm saying? They just trying to stay at their point of view. And that's really where a lot of problems get started at, fam. For real. Right. Everybody wants to look down. Oh, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. But what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
The people
not
who
only that, but you don't know nobody. Like, and see, that's one thing. Like Chris Jones, that's my brother. Name my kid after him. You know what I mean? And then being affiliated with this podcast, like that's the whole point for me. Is like, you know, if I'm going to say something and I want to get in to understand people, man, I got to build relationships with people so I can meet them where they're at and not just assume that I know everything, right? And so,
Facts.
in having these relationships and trying to reach out to people to let them know, like, bro, I don't know anything. I don't know a whole lot. I'm not going to assume anything, but I need you to know that I care about you. And along the way, I want to try to help foster that, right?
Facts.
I mean, that's what it's about. You gotta go out of your way to kind of get out of your comfort zone to tell people, like, man, this is just one of those things where I'm not comfortable, but that's okay because I'm trying to make somebody else's life better. And my life is becoming better because we're learning from each other. We're growing together so that we can be legitimately unified instead of, hey, go put the t-shirt on, go wear the banner, share the thing on social media to act like you're unified. Instead, I'm going out of my way to just do the thing.
Yeah, because that's what really matters. It don't matter about what you put on the social media front. Yeah. It's about what you're doing with the people who you're really trying to connect with, that connection that you have with them. So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on all that, sir.
Yeah,
I definitely
that's what it's about, man. You gotta put some intentionality into it. You gotta be able to just tell people, man, there's going to be some things that I say that you might disagree with, and you need to check me on it. And as long as I know that you care about me and you're not going to be disrespectful when you check me, like, I'm going to appreciate you for it. And I'm going to work with you to try to help understand. And that's where we just need to start.
Yeah, bro. And that goes for everything. That goes for relationships with friends, co-workers, family, girlfriends. I feel like
employees,
a lot of people, like in the generation, I guess they might still be in our generation, some, but just like that age group, that 25 and under age group, fam, and I don't know, maybe we was there when we was that age. I feel like we was a little bit more evolved just because of how we grew up. But I feel like
we was outside more. We was outside.
Yeah,
we was outside. That's what it is.
We was outside with each other.
Bro, it's kind of hard for them to understand that it's okay to agree to disagree. Like, it's always I got to be the villain and somebody got to be doing something to me, or I always got to be right. And it's just like, no, that's kind of not how life works, buddy. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, it's okay. Like, for instance, today I had a situation at work. It really wasn't a situation. Like, I be making wood, wood frames and sanding legs and stuff before they go on the furniture, bro. And like the paper said, the paper said it was supposed to be 16 legs, right? Nigga, I only had 12. It was only 12 by the paper. So I went and told my boy who works over there with me, I said, hey, fam, do you got an extra set of the legs? Because nigga, I only got 12. And instead of the nigga just, double checking the shit, he won't try to look at my paper and be like, try to explain to me why having 12. Yeah, why having 12 legs is okay. And I hate to say stuff like this because nigga, a monkey could graduate college if you teach him, but I'm just like, nigga, just because I look like this and I got a little jail record and stuff, fam, I got a whole college degree too, bro. Like, nigga, anywhere in America, 8 plus 8 always equals 16, fam. I can count.
Right.
And it ended up being like I was ultimately right, and he ended up having an extra set of the legs over on his table. And instead of just saying,
non-counting ass nigga.
Yeah, instead of saying, you right, fam, and shit like that, he was just like, I was looking at this thing. No, nigga. If you would have listened to me in the first place, the first thing I said was, do you got some extra ones over here? Instead of just looking and configuring on your paper, you was trying to prove me how I was wrong. Fam, it ain't always got to be about right or wrong. I'm not taking it personal, you know what I'm saying? And I done learned to control my emotions, but I really want to say, he's like 19 too. He's cool as my boy, but I want to say, nigga, I'll slap the shit out of you, fam. Nigga, you act like you know shit. Nigga, I'm 32 years old.
Yeah,
man, you 32 years. I'm 32 years old, bro. You try to act like
I'm 40.
Yeah, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's cool to be wrong, fam. And I think we've all, evolved. We probably, when we was younger, probably more hot-headed.
Definitely loud and wrong. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Aaron probably had the most level-headedness because I've been around him a lot, and I've seen him have, some rationale. But yeah, when you young and you coming up, bro, you don't want to be wrong. I understand that, fam. But it's just like, what age do you develop the okay, I see the understanding to where, everything, life don't revolve around you, as my mama would say.
Shit, probably once you get in them upper 20s, around 27, as soon as you get close to getting to 30, that's when I think this shit really start to sit in on you.
Really
Because
comes, don't
when
it? Yeah.
you get to 30, you like,
I think
I'm getting
weight,
kind of up there.
I think when the weight of responsibility kicks in, you realize like it ain't about me.
You're right. You're right.
Like, and it's just like we become a dad. You're married, whatever. Like it ain't about you. You got to live it for somebody else.
Yep. Facts. Factual, brother.
Yeah, and that can happen at any age, to be honest with you. Well, I say about you. I mean, speaking of your homeboy, it could happen to him at 19, but he ain't hit that spot yet. But shit, he could hit that spot in the next 3 or 4 months. I mean,
I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, that shit, life will hit you fast and rearrange how you look at everything. It'll hit you quick.
Fam.
It'll
I'm
hit you
telling
quick,
you, fam.
boy.
I'm telling you, fam. Kids definitely did it for me. Look, boy, I was probably I guess 9 years ago. I was probably about 23, bro. And I ain't had me and my uncle raised dogs, but I ain't have one that I kept at the crib till I was about 23, fam. And I tell you, bro, just the responsibility of having a dog, a big bully that you got to take care of. And I was breeding and doing stuff like that. Fam, that kept me out of a lot of trouble and taught me some more responsibility, bro. More than I even like, bro. I was just like, man, imagine having a kid. You know what I'm saying? And then I had a kid and turned up even more, bro. And it's like, I still like to go out and have fun. I ain't saying you ain't supposed to do that stuff like that, but bro, your responsibilities come first, fam. It's cool to have fun and live life, bro. But like, if it's not a sanctioned event or time frame, fam, I'd be cool on it 9 times out of 10, brother. For real, for real.
Yeah, I remember the moment I wouldn't even say it was like a big change, but it made me look at things differently. Cause I had a little scare. I fell asleep at the wheel because I had just got back from Louisville. I had lost my scholarship, so I was coming back to Lexington. I was gonna go to BCTC. Was about to have my first boy. So I was working 2 jobs, and one of them was a third shift job, and I was going to BCTC in the morning.
Oh, you tired?
So too tired, and I was coming off an exit Sales Road, and I hit one of them little bars on the side, man.
Yeah.
As soon as I got back to the crib, I said, I got to change something up. Had to refocus because I was stretching myself way too thin, and you can't do that when you're trying to get to that point. You gotta spread your eggs out properly so you don't get too thin and you don't hurt yourself. So
I'm telling you, bro,
that was probably the moment when I was like, yo, I gotta get some stuff together because I gotta be here, and I gotta work.
Boy, I done fell asleep too, boy. Tired at the wheel, boy. Not toe up or nothing, no. Not toe up at all. Not toe up at all, fam, but just be tired and it kicked in, fam. That's scary for real, bro.
Hell yeah, boy, man. When I woke up and I seen that thing was coming and I swerved, I was, hey.
Yeah.
I thank God every day for that. That's why I always reserve 30 minutes for gospel music, no matter where I'm going.
I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you for real.
So
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you got to, fam. You got to, fam. If you don't, basically, like you just said a minute ago, fam, it's bigger than you, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than us, fam. You got to think about other people, fam, because I'll be AKA Young Wild Dog if I just worried about me. Because I'm going to be all right. You know, like Kendrick said, we going to be all right. I'm going to be all right.
Yeah, you're going to get out of that situation.
I'm going to shake back. Even if I shake down, I'm going to shake back. So when you got other people depending on you and, and you just trying to be a bigger role model, bro, yeah, it comes in, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy, definitely feel myself getting old, man.
Wow, your knees hurting, boy.
Hey, everything hurting. Everything hurt. I woke up, my shoulders was tight. I couldn't even stretch it out either, too, bro. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old.
You gotta start stretching. Before you go to bed, fam.
I know, man. As soon as I hit that couch,
I know it'd be hard, fam. I know it be hard, fam, but for real, I'm over here itching my head, but I need to wash my dreaderies. Yeah, fam. You stretch before you go to bed, and when you wake up, bro, I didn't think it would make a big difference, fam. I've been doing it like the last 2 weeks. Boy, be feeling limber, be getting right, dog. Telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Hey, I mean, see what I'm about to do though, and Don and Deuce like to fuck with me about this. I'm about to get back on my cycling shit. So I'm about to put
Yeah, what? That's
my
hard.
bike back together, and then I'm about to start riding again because I want to get active again, bro.
You
I
used to
was for a
ride.
while. I was running. I was running
You used,
and I was riding.
you used to ride around the city, boy.
Hey boy, that was my form of transportation. I was going from one pool to the next pool, and then I was going to the Blue Cords, the Hoop. Then I'm biking all the way back out to Castlewood. Hey, bro, I'm talking about all over the city, all over the city.
You that's where you from, Castlewood.
Yeah, Castlewood, yes sir. Seawood.
Hey, my aunt, he from Castlewood. He a white dude, but it's like my aunt, fam. That's what our first little bully kennel was called, Castlewood Bullies, boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Castlewood, man.
I
Shout out to
grew up on
Castlewood,
Carlisle,
bro.
man. So we was pool rats, man.
Yeah, I know
We
you talking
would
about.
we would
Yes, sir.
go right around the
Pull
corner,
right
walk
around.
right up to
Yeah.
the pool. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Hey, what kind of bike you got now, fam?
Shit, I ride what is it? It's a little it's aluminum frame. It's a light bike. You can pick it up. It's
Bruh,
I ride fixies.
look.
I ride they single speeds, no
Yeah,
brakes. So
yeah.
I
Hey,
get into it.
my homies, they was on there for a while down in Atlanta, bro. I'm talking about they have like 20-mile bike rides, 30 miles every night,
Mm-hmm.
fam. But hey, them bikes is so light, fam.
Oh yeah.
You can
Oh
ride,
yeah.
bruh. You can ride to the
Mm-hmm.
next state on there, bruh.
Yeah, oh yeah, shit. We used to ride to Richmond. We would ride to Frankfurt. I mean, I think the most I've done in a day would be about for the whole day.
100,
This was
100.
I say about 60 to 70,
Yeah,
60
yeah.
70 because
But
we rode
fam,
from to Richmond that day, and then I rode all through the city that night.
but it ain't that hard though, is it? For real? Here he
Mm-mm.
goes. It ain't that hard on them bikes, bro. Like,
Nah,
fam, I didn't, bro.
Hey, it could have just been me, but it told me that everything stopped recording, but it kept going for you all. I didn't realize it was going to do that.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like, so
no
we
biggie,
can.
no biggie.
I'll say I don't know how. I'll go in and see if we can edit it out. But the microphone that I have, it uses this to plug in,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't charge up with it even with a full battery in an hour. It was wasted. So
Shit, I'm good, bro.
So we're still recording. So
Hey, we're gonna keep this thing riding.
I'll say keep it rolling.
Yes, sir.
But,
Yes, sir. Nah, shit. We
but-
was talking about cycling, man. You getting into any cycling, bro?
I gotta get my bike. The one of the inner tubes is bad on it, and I gotta get it fixed. And I mean, I enjoy it. Anybody, I always tell people, if you don't like, people will look and say, "Who's this corny dude in the helmet and all the the jerseys and stuff?" I'm like,
and stuff. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Like, it's good exercise. Like I said, I've got shirts made for cycling, like for my GTZ stuff, and I want to put it out, but I want to wait. I want to wait till that stuff kind of takes off.
I'll brand it because I'm about to, like I said, I'm about to start cycling again. You'll probably see me rolling down Main Street, no handed with a black and mile.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
With a black and mile, yep, getting it.
Yes, sir.
I always tell people, there's one smell that is like, when you smell it, and it always just like it's a nostalgic smell.
Yeah,
That's
you gonna know it lack. You gonna know it lack.
Oh yeah, man, for
You
sure.
gonna know when that Middleton's lit up. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'll say, and a lot of, the people that I was always hanging around, you ain't gonna smoke it unless you take the filter out of it.
Yeah, you gotta freak him down.
Oh, yeah,
Freak
said, oh, what? Boy, we used to. Hey, I remember my brother showed me how to freak one of them the first time. Hey, man, I went and bought me a whole pack.
Fam,
Let's
look,
get this
bro.
right.
No lie, fam. They got this store in Harrisburg, boy. I forgot. I don't even know if it was a Shell or what. Aaron probably knows what I'm talking about. It was by Quail Run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shell station.
Hey, James, you could be 10 years old, boy, going there and buy. Look, boy. So I remember one day, boy. Look, we probably about 12. Plus
They did not care.
Plus they had the little fake grills in there that you put in the boiling water.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look, hey, boy, I remember one time me and Deuce went there. Boy, we brought black cigars. They had them little like the Al Capone, the little cigar cigarettes. Man going there, man, couldn't wait to go in my mama's garage, blowing it like we grown. Niggas smoking cigars and shit. Like
Shit,
man,
boy.
Pride, fam.
I'll say it wild times. I mean, used to the liquor store down in Lawrenceburg.
Yeah.
I mean, you was 18, you had a beard on your face.
Shit,
They
They not
give it to
carding
you.
you. Yeah.
That's
No,
some country
they
towns
give it
for
to
you,
you.
though. That's some country towns
Yep.
for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we missing in America.
Hey, boy, you are not lying. You are
That's
not
what we're
lying.
missing, bro.
We missing a lot of that old school culture where you could just every kid was outside. Parents were still.
Yeah, bro.
Parents wasn't even really like outside, but they was keeping an eye on things. You know, everybody in the neighborhood was watching and making sure everybody was safe. Now there ain't no cohesion, nothing.
None. Parents
Man,
is
we live in it's a locked door society, man. Because like we used to sit on our front porch, people go by, you wave. Some people just swing by. Man, and that's one thing that I missed is just like the swing by. Like, hey, I was over here. I figured I'd just come over and say what's up.
Yeah,
People ain't doing that.
Shit, you
People ain't doing that.
just to pull up to people's cribs and say what's up. It didn't matter. Now you really gotta announce when you coming over there. It used to be no real announcement.
I really got a week and a half thing. You got to, anything a week and a half
all
out.
of those silly stuff. Hey, bro, it's crazy, fam, because like I mean, Lexington might be a little different. Y'all might gotta lock y'all's doors. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all might had, but like, bro, in Harrisburg, fam, like my granny lived in the projects my whole life, still lives there right now, 89 years old. Front door is always unlocked until she's probably go to bed or right when she first wakes up and ain't went to the front door yet. Like Trevor, his granny's house, door was always unlocked. Even when we went to bed, I think she barely locked that door, fam, because she knows it's gonna be 1,011 people coming in there every day, and it's just like, fam, I just miss that, bro. It's like my girl, fam. She got a little apartment over in Danville, out East Main. Ain't nobody coming out there, but it's just like, fam, if I'm home, the door is always unlocked unless it's nighttime. Unless it's bright, go to bedtime, we shut down. And I mean, she don't have no visitors or nothing like that. But I be hating getting up to the door, boy. Got stuff in my hands. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You in there wide awake watching TV and the door is locked. I'm like, man, I gotta pull my daggone key out and all that stuff. But it is crazy how the culture's changed, because there's crazy people back in too. But it's just like you said.
Yeah.
The neighborhood was, fam, if they see somebody that they ain't never seen walking in the apartment building or going across the street to so-and-so's, hey, y'all expect the company, boy. You know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird times, bro. Like you said, I hope excuse me. I think it's getting back. I mean, I don't think it will never get back as far as, you know what I'm saying, the security.
Not like it was.
Standpoint.
It will never get back like it was.
But I feel like we are getting a better, like the sense of community is coming back a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think it.
Go ahead, Aaron.
It started with us, because like we grew up in community. Like that's the thing, man. Like it's, it was nothing for every single day. It was me, Corey Jackson, Zach Mingo. Like all of us was together all day running around, and because we knew each other, and we're like, hey, our parents might not know each other, but because we have community with each other, like we enjoy being around people.
Yeah.
And so now that we're adults, it's like, oh, there's other people in our neighborhood. Like, why don't we try to make this more of a communal thing, so that it's like, hey, you need something? I got it. Like, let's get our kids together. We're here. They're gonna be here. Why don't we try to make them like enjoy each other instead of like, oh, I don't know. See, like, I don't.
And I think all of that goes back to too, which you're saying it is on us, and it could be how we was raised that might be affecting how this generation underneath us and the kids and shit they being raised now. Because I mean, the discipline we had that was instilled in us and enforced in us allowed us to have that community right now. I feel like the discipline right now is not at the level that it could be to be able to have that cohesion, because these little niggas don't have a fear of anything.
James.
We had a fear of, if we was outside after them lights cut on, we got our asses whooped.
Bruh.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. We got our asses whooped. Every day of the week. You could have got a whooping yesterday. Would have got a whooping today too if you did something stupid.
Well, if I say something stupid to my mama today, my mama's gonna get on me like I'm 12, boy. And I hate it, but I love it. My mama, she gonna say, "Nigga, I ain't your friend." What? Huh? Quick.
Oh yeah,
quick.
Yeah,
my mama said she give me a lecture. I'm like, damn, gonna be a long night.
Gonna be a long night, boy.
I mean, you got to be able to look your kid in the eye and say, like, bro, I love you, but you got to knock it off. And if you don't, you got to pay the piper. Like,
fam,
I
was scared to death of my mama, fam. I am still, fam.
I believe.
It's just like, bro, like, we had that. I don't want to disappoint y'all. For one, I'm not trying to get cooked and embarrassed. That's for one. But it's like, I don't want to disappoint y'all because I ain't trying to change y'all's view of me, bro. Like, we used to hoop outside at my daddy's house, my mom and daddy's house when I was a kid. Everybody over hooping all day. Well, I always been trying to rap since I was a kid, but we had a little boombox set up. And we had like one of them playing the music, different beats, you know what I'm saying, different songs, and we turned it up to where you like can still hear the words, but you can rap over it. Nigga, I'm probably about 8 years old, fam, cussing like a storm on there rapping. And I remember they was trying to play ball, fam. And I'm like, nigga, I'm tired, nigga. You go get your own ball because I'm going in the crib. They say, oh, let's just use your ball tomorrow. I'm like, nah, because y'all niggas lost my ball, rolled down the street or something like that. I'm cool. And they was like, all right, fam. Well, we gonna let your daddy hear them raps you been making with all that cussing. I said, oh, no, please don't. I said, well, I ain't gonna be able to come outside the rest of the summer. But I had that fear, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if our generation did some of them got soft with the parenting just because they finally got in tune with emotional intelligence and their emotions. And they feel like, I don't want my child to go through it. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. There need to be some growing pains. Your child need to feel like you don't like him every now and then, but
there needs to be a level of fear. There needs to be a level of fear, because that fear brings respect. Now we ain't saying you gotta
beat them to death
use your kids or nothing that, but they gotta at least know that when you put your foot down, that shit stops immediately, because because the real world don't care about none of that soft shit. You can cry all day as much as you want to. It will smack the fuck out of you if you are not prepared for it.
Yeah,
you got to prepare for it is if you get your ass whooped and you know right from wrong. Like this you can't go down this route, because this route leads to terrible things.
That's what I tell my kids all the time. I say, look, if you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough.
Yeah,
because life's gonna be hard. That's what I tell them.
You can't be stupid and soft.
Bro, yeah, so you gotta figure it out.
We was at my little cousin's birthday party
right now. As a world, I feel like we was stupid and soft. Nobody can take a joke. Nobody could take any type of constructive criticism. No, none of that.
Oh, bro, we was at my little cousin's birthday party the other day. She is turning 6. It's a little girl, fam. So she had a lot of little girls over running around. They 6. For one, they're little girls. For one, let's start there. But I had my little boy there. He likes girls. Shout out to my little boy. He likes all the girls. But they was outside playing basketball, fam. And they wasn't trying to give him the ball and stuff like that. He's 4, so he's younger than them too. And then he tried to come back in the house. Daddy, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Woo, they ain't give me the ball. So he was kind of like looked sad a little bit. I said, man, tighten up, nigga. I said, first off, son, we got basketball at home. Let's not get all mad about them playing basketball. I said, fam, they're older than you and they're little girls. That's going to continue to happen for the rest of your life. And then one of my little cousin's friends is over there. She was like, oh, but he's coming to you. He just wants some support. I said, I'm supporting him. I'm letting him know, son, it's okay. I understand you mad, but let's not get so mad. If you want to play basketball that bad, there's a solution. We got a goal at home. We always play. We can go home and play. Because one thing that you can't control, son, and what I can't control is the moods and the attitudes of little
other
girls.
people.
You feel what I'm saying? And especially little girls who's in a group setting and they're older than you.
Yep, they got all the energy. They got all the power right there. You in a situation where they gonna take control of you for sure. They're not gonna let you have that ball.
And then what the girl was trying to tell me, but you need to let him know he can come to daddy. I said, nigga, he knows he can come to daddy, and I'm always gonna explain it to him. But I said, fam, nobody cares. I said, we already a nigga. That's one. Then he's a man. And then he's my son. They really don't care about what you got going on, fam. So I was just like, I'm always going to be here to listen to my son. And I'm always going to try to explain his feelings to him. But I'm also going to keep it funky with him. Nobody cares about your feelings, fam. I care, and you're my son. But fam, I don't want to hear all that whining and stuff either, bro. We've all been there. Yep. But if I can teach you at a young age to control your emotions and to understand they're real, we all have them, but we can't always react on them or blow every situation up, or you're gonna have a hard time navigating through life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a good point. It's like, so what can we do by example to kind of show that to our kids, to teach that to our kids, not only just our kids, but what can we do by example to show other people like there's a right way and a wrong way to kind of be gentle, I guess, maybe.
No matter what situation we going through, you never let your emotions supersede your intelligence. That's hard, bro, because you get mad and you get all this stuff, but if it's not really detrimental to what you got going on, and if you're not on a platform to where you literally have to get people to buy into something, you don't have to try to be macho. You don't have to, you ain't gonna disrespect me. You don't really got to do all of that, fam. And 9 times out of 10, bro, if you just keep your voice down low, bro, and not you got to seem like you meek or nothing like that, but if you can just correctly
take it in.
Yeah, fam. Like, bro, I was watching Little Spidey and his amazing friends with my little boy, and Spidey's talking to Hulk. He's like, Hulk, when you get mad, you got to take a second, breathe in deep 5 times, and then, try to let your anger go. But, bro, that's real. If you sit there and stop and breathe in, like, your body, it cools down literally, bro. And, like, you able to have time to relax, and those heightened emotions and anxiety go down. So I think for real, you just got to have great reactions, fam, because a lot of time, fam, your kids is going to bug you. Women, shout out to the women. Y'all are great mothers. Y'all are great wives and everything. But y'all do seem to be aware, and y'all seem to be more aware of y'all's emotions because y'all are usually mothers, even if you haven't became a mother yet. It's like y'all just have a nurturing gene. Yep. So it's just like those emotions are just really heightened. So I think it's just in conversations with our ladies, with our kids and everything. If we can show them, even if we don't necessarily understand where they're coming from or exactly what they're saying, if you're talking to them and asking them questions to try to divert the situation and at least try to understand what they're saying, I feel like even if they don't get it right then at that moment, as they going through that day or as they leave the conversation or the situation, I feel like it's eventually going to kick in. And whether they apologize or not, I feel like it will have some guidance to how the conversation will go next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got something I think that will help, which is what I try to do with my boys. One is communication. And I try to relate scenarios that like my son's really big on Minecraft. So one of the things I've been teaching him about how he should improve on things, and especially when it comes to basketball, it's all about repetition.
Yes, sir.
And I keep trying to preach that over to him over and over and over again. I said I compare it to his Minecraft game. It's the same thing that you do over there. You figured out how to build this house. You figured out how to build these blocks. You figured out how to mine and how to get all this material and stuff that you need. You didn't know how to do that at first. You repeated the same process over and over and over again until you got good at it. I said it's the same thing with sports. It's the same thing with math. Is the same thing with social studies. It's all it is repeating these same actions over and over and over again until it becomes muscle memory, and your body is going to do that for you. And so I try to lead by example with when I see things that happen in real life, like when we driving and I see something that happens, I try to like, yo, see what I'm saying? If he would have did this, he would have went that way, and he probably did this action right here because he been doing this bullshit his whole life. So if he corrects his actions now, he gonna propel forward because he's not hindering himself no more. He's already done experienced it. He done felt it. He got uncomfortable with learning this new behavior, and he kept working on it till it became comfortable. That's all it is. It's all everything in life is all about repetition. The more you do something, the better you're gonna get at it.
Well, and not only that, but just like the importance of like talking to yourself instead of listening to yourself all the time. Does that make sense? Because a lot of times the voice in your head will just, man, it'll tear you down, but you got to just be like, bro, that ain't it. Like, that's a lie. Like, just calm down. It's not that important. Even if you got to say that out loud, calm down. This ain't important.
Yes.
Figure it out. And then if you can talk yourself through it, just like you said, when you drill it, and just say, okay, let me get in a stressful situation, and now let me talk myself down to be able to think about it.
Yeah.
Man, that's a skill that I wish I had.
It was beaten to us. Doing the right thing was beaten to us. These kids right now, we're not whooping them like we got whooped. So you have to put it. The kids got to put in this actions repetitively, and we have to make sure that we enforce it a little bit to where they can understand. I think too, like keep them on the schedule.
We're more involved parents too. Like, let's just be honest. Like, we're more in our kids' lives than the generation before us was. Like, it ain't just like sitting at the table smoking a cigarette, watching talk shows, right? Like, we're in it. Like,
they used to smoke right next to us. We be sitting on their lap.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, you know, you're blowing your candles off your birthday cake with a Marlboro Red right in the face, right? But I mean, like we're investing. We're trying to be more aware of communication with our kids and not trying to act like they're just little kids that they don't know anything, you know. And I think that's what separates us. And so we're like, you know, we're not having to just abuse our kids all the time. Like we're actually able to sit down and try to develop a conversation with them. And
that's key, fam, because my mama's go-to is "cause I said so," nigga. Loves that. Loves the "cause I said so."
That's the one thing. That's the biggest difference, boy. We didn't get a second chance. If it was when we was told no, that was it. That was it.
Fam, that's like my little boy. Why, daddy? And I'd be like, son, because. And I'm going to let you know. Now, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, nigga, so don't ask me again. But I'm going to let you know, fam. And like you said, fam, we're not just talking to them as little kids. Like, I have people tell me all the time, he's only 4, let him be a kid. I am. He's still a kid, obviously. But if I don't teach him how to understand grown-ups conversation, you think this nigga can get swindled. He can get an old man to lead him into his car. I got some ice cream, sonny. Boy, you know what people be... My son, he's very outgoing. He'll talk to people if I'm around. But one day, he kind of sit on like his old dude's lap. I said, no, we don't do that. He's a stranger. You know, I'm not saying being disrespectful to people, but, bro, I don't know I don't know this man from a can of paint. And now, if somebody talks to him that he's not used to seeing, like, we go to the doctor's office, all the nurses love him. You see him every Friday. That's cool. But if somebody else comes in that doctor's office and he ain't used to seeing you every Friday, if he don't see you bring your kid in there and you try to talk to him or something, he might wave. But if you keep trying to engage, he's going to look to me like, Daddy, is it straight or is he a stranger? You know what I'm saying? He knows because
he knows. Yeah.
because I had to let him know, fam. But kids are innocent and they gonna keep it real. But if you are an adult and you're, leading with nice things, you trying to be nice, a kid's gonna put their guard down sometimes if they don't have that guidance and if you don't let them know. So I try to always keep it real with him, fam. You know what I'm saying? My daddy always kept it real with me. I give it. He definitely did. But my mama, I'm not saying she didn't keep it real, but I guess she just didn't understand the importance of always, giving a little bit of an explanation so my mind can understand and okay, I can apply this here, and here because it makes sense and it's a relative situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And to me, like even if it's you don't just leave it at because I told you so. Like even if you, and I'm not the best at it, but maybe sometimes it's just to be like, hey, do you know, or do you think I love you? Do you think I want what's best for you? And then they say, yeah. Do you think that we want to try to glorify the Lord and give him like all the praise we can? Yeah. Okay. So in order for us to do that, you need to understand that I'm looking out for you because I love you and that you are showing me that you love me by doing the right thing.
Come on.
And my kid, and I say, that's the only reason you need. And I say, and I always tell my kids, do the right thing. Just do the right thing. And when they hear that, they understand like there's the reason for it is because my dad cares about me. He loves the Lord. The Lord is trying to help us through and get us through. Like let's move that way. And so I put all that together to say this is for my ultimate good to do this thing, no matter if I believe it or not. I just need to do it. That's the right thing.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's. I mean, to me, that's the only way that I can say because I told you so. You just got to give them enough reason to say because I love you and I want you safe and I want you to have a good life.
Nah, facts. And I always throw it in there too, son. You're 4, boy. I'm 32. I done been around a little bit longer than you, fam. I said I don't even know everything. So for you to think that you know more than me, fam, nah, because I explained to him like you, fam. I love you. I'm not doing this for fun. I really am doing this because I love you and I want you to be better than me. And I understand that I had great parents. You got great grandparents, and they didn't fail me at all. But there is stuff that I done had to work through in my later 20s and my early 30s because maybe just some of the teachings and just how I was raised hindered me from earning an understanding of how life really works. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like I gotta try to set that example, brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I try not to. I use this all the time. I try not to use it anymore. But my son 9, he about to be 10. I try to explain to him, you've been on this earth for 10 years. I've been on this earth for 30. 30 about to be 31. You ain't seen half of it. You ain't even seen a third of what this world can offer you. And
come on,
and what I'm trying to do, like you said, I want him to see. I want him to see from my actions the mistakes that he doesn't need to make.
Yes.
You don't need to make these same mistakes I made. Take advantage of these opportunities you got right now. Because if I could go back and take advantage of the opportunities that you got right now, I would take full advantage of them. Because I let some of that shit slide by, but it's a part of life and it's a part of growing, and that's why I'm trying to explain this information to him so that he don't make those same mistakes.
Yeah, and that's part of it, man. Because you just kind of like, and that's why I tell my kids, I'm like, look, you don't want to work all night like I do. Like you want to work regular hours.
No,
like,
come on, you don't want to work at all. I mean, you might be able to do something where you ain't got to work.
Don't squander. Like, let me help you by showing you how I failed so that you can succeed. Like, let me lay it all down for you. You just walk on my back. Like, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, that's all we got, right? That's all we got. And I'm the same with y'all. Like, I'll tell you, bro, I'm 36. Like, you ain't playing me. Like, I'm gonna tell you about it.
Too old to be. We too old to be getting played with right now. Well, shit, man.
So
fellas, hey. That was some good stuff right there. Let's move towards these little fun little topics. Let's talk about, since it's summertime, let's talk about these summer breaks as when we were kids versus to how they are now as adults. And do you think how you feel about the difference of it? One, because I do want to know how you when you look back onto it when you was a kid and the summer breaks that you went on compared to being an adult now. in the summer breaks. Well, we really don't even get summer breaks now because now we adults, so we work.
Yeah.
So
don't get no kind of break, man.
So like I'll start and I'll say this, like I got a heart out here in a little bit. I got to get my kids ready for bed if they're not already that way. But man, for me, like summertime for us was like hide and seek at night, like running around the neighborhood, hide and seek all over the neighborhood, riding, like we rode bikes all the way around,
everywhere.
Like,
everywhere.
It was, I mean, it was one of those things where you start the day thinking about who am I hanging with, and well into the night we're like, hey, it's kind of like what Wigz said, like it's playing basketball, you got a boom box, like you're just shooting hoops, listen to some music, like man, it's just to carefree and just to do whatever you want, not have to think about it. Just like, man, what an opportunity that we didn't really think about, right?
Yeah,
there wasn't no threat. There wasn't no real thought of no danger. There wasn't none of that. We just out there just having fun,
just living it,
just getting
living it.
Fun,
we were the last generation to really just kind of be free. Like we didn't have cell phones to kind of show everybody what we was doing. Like you had to be there.
You definitely
had to be there. And you know, like it's something that, like, as an adult, you look at kids now and you're like, man, my kids don't have phones, but they're gonna be with kids that have phones, and now they can't do something without possibly having their lives ruined. You know, so it's kind of like, man, like I want my kids' summer break to be fun. Like right now, it's fun right now. We got a pool. They're gonna swim. They're gonna have a good time. But later on, when they're teenagers, you're kind of thinking, like, you're already thinking, man, it ain't gonna be like what we had. Y'all can have all the fun you got, but it ain't gonna be like all we got is right here. Ain't nothing else. No pictures, no social media. It was just all right here. Like, and I can vividly remember almost everything.
Yeah. Hey, shoot, back then you knew every phone number to the important people you knew. I mean, what like on the top of your dome. It didn't matter. I had about 6-7 numbers ready to go.
Yep.
Every time.
It just going up the street and just knock on the door like, hey, we're playing basketball, or hey, just do you want to come over, or we're gonna ride bikes. It was just like you didn't even need a phone half the time because there was enough people around that it was like, oh, I don't know who that kid is, but why not?
And see, that's the other thing too. We also, especially in the black community, we also knew too, if we was in certain spots, if we acted up, we knew that information was gonna make it back to the crib.
Before you get there.
Before you get there, and they waiting with a belt ready. As soon as you come in the house, you already knew as soon as you get to the house, you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy.
Yes,
you can tell. You can look at the house and be like, oh yeah, she in there pissed the fuck off. I'm about to get my ass whipped for what I did at 9 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, a lot of times, like for us, like everybody's parents was comfortable. We just said, hey, I remember vividly, and I use it with my kids too. Treat them like they're yours. And if we got out of line, somebody else's parents come down and say, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, quick. We used to get 3 or 4 or 5 ass whoopers before you even got to the crib.
Hey, boy, ain't nothing like somebody else's mama getting on you, because it's like you really want to be like, nigga, you not my mama, but you be like, okay, then I'm gonna get a clap from you double time, and then I gotta get it again when I get to the crib. Yeah,
because you just embarrassed your mama. You just embarrassed your mama, so now she really gonna whoop your ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mama's gonna hit me with that every time, bro.
But like summer, man, like it was just one of those things where the Will Smith "Summertime" song, we was the last generation to experience it, you know, just vibing all the time.
Bruh, plus I just feel like, don't get it twisted. It's summer done came in, it's done been 90 every day, at least.
Hot, boy.
But I feel like when we was kids, I feel like soon as May hit, maybe into April, it's 85, 90 degrees. So it's just like, it's really no thought about what clothes you putting on. Give me a pair of basketball shorts, t-shirt. If I even wear a t-shirt, let's go outside. And it's just like the carefreeness, like y'all said, everything, the smells. we going over somebody's house if they mama got food, making sandwiches, or we eating chips, just snacking all day till dinner. It's just like you ain't worried about literally nothing, fam. Nothing, fam.
For us, man, literally, I'm telling you, we was pool rats. The pool around the corner from my crib literally was like a baby. It was like a daycare to us. My mom would buy pool passes, and then it got to a point to where she didn't even have to buy pool passes. As soon as they seen us, they was letting us in. We would be up there on the rainy days when it was storming. We'd be up there with the lifeguards. We'd be playing softball with them and all that. We was the two neighborhood kids that would be right there every day. That was our daycare. That's all we did. We would go to the pool, we would go to the park, and we'd be in them camps. The camps that they used to have. I think they still have the camps, but it just don't feel the same to me as it did.
Hey, that's something else, man.
We was kids.
Camps.
Going to the park to play ball. Like I'm out at the park a lot, man. Nobody is using the park.
Nobody. Not like they used to. Not like we used to.
Bro, it was nothing. It was nothing to pull up, turn the lights on at Anderson Dean, and both courts were running.
Fam. And then here's the thing, bro. It's just like the congregation now is I don't even know what they do now, fam. But like in later years, I still see some like maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. But like, fam, we gonna play all day, and then as we get older in the high school, all right, everybody take a shower. We all pulling up down Broadway, or we going to Mr. Quick, or we going to Walmart, or we going to the park. We pulling. Everybody it's still literally outside, fam. You know that interaction where you want to be around people, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know, fam. It was just different, bro. As I was a kid, boy, I used to hate. I like now that I'm older, I can be by myself. But when I was a kid, I used to not. Man, it's 8:00 in the morning.
Yeah, let's go do something. Where we going?
We out of here, fam. I'm trying to be around
on this bike and go.
Yep,
bro. I'm telling you, fam. Every day in the summertime, fam. If I had
it's just
I'd
different.
be mad because we usually would stay down Trevor's granny's. It'd be like me, Deuce, Trevor, and our cousin Jordan. Off the rip, every time we always gonna stay together. Where it's my crib, whether it's Trev's mama's or Aunt Curl, we all staying together. And then sometimes we have like Donovan come stay with us every now and then, other people. But it's just like if I got in trouble or something, and Mama, you ain't staying with them tonight. That'd be the longest night of my life, fam. I'm like, man, I'm trying to go with my people, fam. It's just like, dang, bro, I miss it, fam, for real. I really miss it, bro.
Cause I used to, man. My sisters, man, we used to be with them in the summertime. That would be where we be at with them growing up. All of us be about 6, 7, 8 of us all the time. We just
all day, fam.
Out in the country too, boy. Down in King, Kentucky, we be out in the country too, boy.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is though, fam, I remember being in like 3rd grade. So that's what 9, 10 years old, fam. Mama and them work at General Cable in Lawrenceburg. They leaving by 6 every morning, fam. So it'd be like me and Trev wake up, fam. We're 9, 10 years old. We gonna go in there. We can fry bacon. We can make eggs. I feel like it's up to us that we teaching our kids and stuff now. But I feel like the age group after us, they probably wasn't even able to stay by themselves at 9 and 10. They didn't have enough sense of responsibility.
13 to 14. We was by ourselves.
Fam. Like I
hit double digits sometimes.
Fam. 8, I remember literally, fam. When I started being 8, Mom be like, "All right, 7, 8. I'm at the crib by for Dolo, fam." You feel me? But it wasn't.
Don't answer the door. Shut the blinds. Just let it go. Don't answer the phone.
Man. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there having a blast.
Yep. Huh?
Yeah. Now
what? Showing out.
Yeah, and
I ain't gonna open that door though. I ain't gonna touch that door.
Hey, that might explain what we was talking about earlier with why we lock our doors. We was left inside with doors locked all the time when our parents weren't home. And so it's like, hey,
yes, sir.
Who is
hey. It was a different time, man. It really was.
Yeah. Dang. So, all right. So what would we change though? What would we? What would you change?
If
now,
I could change,
for right now, yeah.
If I were to try to make it feel like it did back then. I mean, just to be honest, man, like I think sometimes like we get too caught up in being adults that we just need to try to be kids again
Yeah.
and try to go in, like find that inner kid and just say, do the thing, just whatever, how goofy or silly it may be, maybe just do the thing and just try to be a friend to your kid. Then say, "Hey, I'm a kid too. How can I be a kid again?"
Facts.
Go,
You got to
go
take advantage.
take your kid to the park.
You got to take advantage of the weekends for sure.
Yeah,
especially since we working now, so we can't be there from between that 8 and 5 sometimes. Aaron,
you got to get some energy.
Nighttime, so you be kind of sleeping in the mornings, don't you? For the most part,
I swing shifts, so I swing shifts. So like, there's days where I'm up for 30 hours a day. I'm up for 30 hours. I got 5 kids. And it's one of those things where
you that many. Good Lord.
Yeah, man.
I'm praying for you tonight. Good God, boy, you was letting it go.
Hey,
sperm counts up, boy.
Just got to, baby.
Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, he's fired. He was fired. He was rounds.
Yeah,
but it was one of those. It's just one of those things, man. You just I think you got to find a way to do, like, what did I like to do as a kid, and where would I want to go? Like, I didn't want to be at the house, so why am I keeping my kids at the house? And I have to work on that too, because I mean, I don't have a lot of energy. Mm-hmm. I'm tired. But man, like, that's the thing though, is like, that's the sacrifice that I've got to learn about being a parent, is just like, man, you got to suck it up and deal with it. Mm-hmm. And because you've only got so much time with your kids. Like, my oldest is 10. I don't have a lot of time left with him, and I got to figure out how to get it locked in to let him know, like, you got few years in my house to make memories. Like, let's make it happen.
Yeah. You right, man. You right.
And trying to find ways to just let them know, like, now's the time to make memories. And my wife is really on me, like, hey, I really want to make some memories. We ain't got a lot of time. And so having that, having my wife there to tell me that too, is huge, because it's like a good reminder, like, because I'm gonna ride or die with her. And if she's saying that, like, I'm just like, hey, whatever you want, like, let's make it happen, because as long as you're there, like, I'm there. And she's gonna pull me along on sometimes, and then sometimes, man, it's like I don't want to, and then when I get there, it's like I'm glad I did.
You glad you did it, bro.
And so having that accountability with her, man, that's a game changer for me. Because, man, I'll always tell people, I didn't realize how selfish I was until I got married, and then that was only compounded with each kid that I had. And then, in being married, like, her showing me, like, how selfless she is, it makes me feel like a jerk a lot of times. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I'm like, man, I got to step up my game. And she sets the bar pretty high. And so I got to try to take off that mustard face and catch up, right?
Facts.
So it's nice, man. And so to me, if I had to change anything, it's a matter of, like, just be the kid. Right. Yeah. Find a way to just find that energy, just to say, all right, one more game. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, what you got? What you got, Wigz?
Shoot, bro. All right, check this out, fam. And this is mandatory through all of the 50 states in America. Okay, check this out. Workers through the summertime, when kids are out of school, first off, work, no matter where you work at. We got to understand, with all the trades, everything, Wall Street, everything shuts down Wednesday. Let's start there. from the end of May to September, boy, everything stops on Wednesday. So here's the work week, fam. Monday through Wednesday, fam. Well, here's the kicker, though. It's gonna be 10-hour shifts, though. You feel what I'm saying?
No, just make it 12. Just make it 12. Mm-hmm. You're doing 3 days, just make it 12.
No, Aaron, we're not doing the 12, fam. This is the Wigz rules. Look, we're doing 10.
Come on, man.
But you still getting paid for the 40 piece. Let's start there. You still gonna get paid for the 40, but you only gotta work 30. Yeah. And every week you get a $300 voucher from work to do something with your kids, and the voucher's good anywhere in America. Any business in America accepts it, fam. Any business in America, because I feel like you said, being a kid, but just promoting promoting the family time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, bro, I've done work 10 hours every day this week, fam. But I told him last week, hey, fam, I can work 10 hours every day, except Wednesday. I pick my little boy up every Wednesday, so I need to leave here by 3:30. Regardless, I don't care if y'all stay until 4:30, 5:30. I'm leaving at 3:30 every Wednesday, y'all. Don't get it, everyone. So if I gotta get penalized or we got to talk about whatever, let's talk about it right now. And also on Friday, I gotta leave at 2:30 because we got a 3 o'clock appointment to the allergy doctor every Friday. So if that don't work with y'all, let me know. And then I heard that we was working Saturday, and I'm gonna still go in. Shout out to my mama and my daddy for keeping my little boy. But I told them, hey fam, don't count me in for Saturdays because I got my little boy every weekend. So if y'all want to penalize me, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's sit down and you know what I'm saying, get it in black and white, whatever we got to do. Because I understand that you got to create a living, but at the age I'm at, God's showing me how to be a good steward of what He's blessing me with right now. So, yeah, all the work and the overtime, that's cool and everything, but it's just like, no, you got to harbor the relationships with your family, not even only your kids, fam. Your family. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You got to. Life's too short.
You can spend the money, but you can't spend the relationship.
No, sir.
Come on, bro. You feel
Life's
what I'm saying?
too short. Life's too short. Well, I appreciate that, fellas.
That's it, bro.
What y'all got? What y'all want to send the people off with, man? What y'all got coming up this week, or if you got something motivational, how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Hey, I got work this weekend, so I'm here Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. But again, man, like I'm riding the waves, bro. Like I'm on the Lord's time, man, and it's I'm remembering that every minute has got to count because I struggle with trying like a gloom and doom a lot of times, but lately it's been really positive just to see. It's easier to see the blessings in my life especially the last couple of weeks, and I've really been focusing on it. And man, it's whatever's going to happen. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, like a lot of bad stuff at work. It's got family stuff going on always, but it's one of those things where I can just say it's not in my hands. Like I'm not worried about it. You ain't called me to worry about it, so I ain't going to worry about it. And I'm just going to just be thankful. Just a attitude of gratitude, man.
Yes, sir. Your attitude is the driving force, man, for sure.
Yeah. What I got to leave the people with, though, like y'all was saying earlier, we hit on it. And self-talk's important, fam. You dig what I'm saying? It can either be small shit to a giant, big shit to a midget. You got to tell yourself you're the big dog every time and overcome the situation. And a quote that I want to leave them with, fam. Only the strong can have compassion for the weak, brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you said it earlier, like being meek. Man, meekness is a good thing because all it is power under control.
That's all it is.
If you ain't a threat, then you can't be gentle.
Nah,
right?
That's
why they say gentle giant. That's why they say gentle giant, man.
Bro, that meekness is literally an optical illusion, fam. Because I heard that quote from my dog. Shout out to Charleston White. He said, only the strong can have compassion for the weak. And I was like, ooh, because, they think you got to meet rah-rah with rah-rah. But, fam, I'm like a Mighty Mouse, fam. I will beat the ears off a lot of people if it comes down to it, fam. Let's start there. But it's like, when you know that you have that power, all right, little buddy, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
You can chill.
Because it's just like, it's going to hurt me if I got to hurt you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I want to take it there, and I know you might just be operating on your emotions right now, and you not even really trying to take it there. You feel what I'm saying? So me knowing I can take it there, I'm strong. I'm going to have compassion for you, brother, because you might not know, but I know. So let's start
Blessed
there.
are the meek, man. That's what it says.
Sir.
That's
Yes,
what
sir.
it says. That's exactly right.
Yes, sir. No, both of y'all right, man. Both of y'all right. I lead the people with stay focused, stay hungry, and stay prayed up, and tell your people that you love them because this life is way too short.
Yes,
embrace them. If you see somebody out there, even if you make eye contact with a random person, man, just shed some positive light on them. Say, "What's up? How you doing? Have a good day."
Tell them you like their shirt.
Yeah, it's just
you know what I'm saying?
something simple, man. Just something simple. It'll make even if it don't do nothing for them, it'll make you feel better because you got some energy out. You let that energy out. So I'm all about that, man. But
yeah.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. It's been a great time. I'm so glad we still able to get it with you guys on here too, bro. It's just dope.
I apologize for all the technical difficulties earlier. That's on me.
Bro. It's part of it.
Just not be prepared. So we'll get it in. I'm coming back eventually. Eventually, I'm coming back.
Oh yeah,
man. James, I would let me tell you this while you're here. I'm gonna give flowers while you're here. Like, I appreciate what you're doing and you stepping up to do the right thing, taking the wheel and saying, I'm going to drive this ship in everybody's absence. Man, 2 seasons in, it's a big move. You done well. You did everything right.
You.
Man, just keep that energy.
Yes,
keep owning it. When you own it, you're going to ride with it, man. It's going to take you places. So keep doing that.
Yes, sir.
Wig, hey, keep reading those books, bro.
Yeah, bro. I've been back on it, fam.
Young Wiggly, man. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to that girl that was on that boat with no legs twerking too. By the way, before we get out of here.
Hold on, where's this video at?
You ain't seen that video? I'm gonna have to send it to you, Wig.
Was she in a wheelchair, boy?
No, boy. She was just nubbed.
Wow.
She was on there. She was getting it though. I gotta shout her out.
Shout her out, boy.
Throwing her, yeah. I gotta shout her out. She did a thing.
Shout out, man.
All right, fellas.
As always, it's been the Enlightened Ones podcast, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Yes, sir. Stay on the weed.
Mm-hmm.